Jai Hind everyone. Good to see you again back with a new topic today. I hope you all practiced about tenses, what all we taught in the previous video, and try to make use of it. And today we are going to discuss about new topic. It's very important one, which would certainly get 5 to 6 questions in your RMS, either in RMS or Sainik coaching. So after watching this video, I want you to practice the worksheet that I send you through your WhatsApp numbers. So let us get to the point and the topic, that is nothing but subject verb agreement. See, subject verb agreement. If you can look at the definition on the screen here, when we construct a sentence, either it may be in written format or spoken format, the subject has to agree with the verb in person and number. We see a lot of people forming different sentences, but we obviously some mistakes happening in them. Do you know why they make mistakes in forming sentences? It's only because of not having good relation between the subject and verb. That is what we are going to discuss today. So in this topic, we are going to discuss about 8 rules. We have approximately 17 to 18 rules, but today we'll discuss about only 7 rules, and the remaining rules will be discussed in the coming classes. Okay, so let us directly come to the point. When we construct a sentence, either it may be in a written format or spoken format, the subject has to agree with the verb in person and number. See examples here. They maintain silence in the class here. In this sentence, they is subject and maintain is a verb and silence in the class is object. First, the basic thing that we have to keep in mind while forming sentence is nothing but when we construct a sentence, in that sentence, the relation between the subject and verb should be equal. Equal in the sense, if the subject is singular, even the following verb also should be singular. When it is singular, that is also going to be singular. If the subject is plural, even the following verb also should be plural. Why we make mistakes in sentences? Nothing but we don't form good relation between the subject and verb. That is why we make mistakes in forming the sentences. So the basic rule that we have to keep in mind while forming sentence is nothing but when you construct a sentence, in that sentence, when the subject is singular, the following verb also should be singular. When the subject is plural, the following verb also should be plural. See, in subject places, we'll get nouns and pronouns. In subject places, we'll get nouns and pronouns. In verb place, we'll get verbs. In verb place, we'll get verbs. First, if we can know what is singular and what is plural in subject places, what is singular and what is plural in verb place, then you can easily form a sentence without any making mistakes. See here, when it comes to singular and plural forms, we generally form singular nouns as plurals by adding s or es to its singular noun as shown below. See, these are all nouns here, singular and plural. Ramu is singular, student is also singular, teacher is also singular. When it comes to pronouns, we got singulars and plurals default. See, he and she and it, these are singular pronouns. When it comes to plural forms, students, teachers, lawyers, and when it comes to pronouns, you, we, and they, these are plurals. After knowing the singulars and plurals in nouns and pronouns that we get in subject places, when it comes to verb, we generally form singulars and plurals by adding s or es in nouns. But when it comes to verb, it is totally opposite. See, if you can add s or es to a noun, then it becomes plural. But when it comes to verb, when we add s or es to a verb, then it becomes singular. See, that's what makes me to write sings, speaks, goes, writes, plays. All these verbs are added by s or es at the end of the word. Many people think that it is a plural verb. but you are mistaken. When you have s or es at the end of your verb, then it is said to be singular. It is said to be singular. This is very important. I'll remind you once again. If you can add s or es to a noun, then it is going to be plural. But if we can add s or es to a verb, then it is said to be singular. That is also called a V5 verb, as we already discussed in the previous classes. See, when it comes to plural verbs, sing, speak, go, write, and play. These are all plural verbs. We generally think that they are singulars because they are not added by s or es, but it is wrong. When the verb is not added by s or es, then it is said to be plural. When the verb is added by s or es, then it is going to be singular. So after we knowing the singulars and plurals in nouns and pronouns as well as verbs, then it will be easy for us to form a sentence in English without making mistakes. Understand? See, okay. See, the first rule, if the subject is singular, the following verb also should be singular. If the subject is singular, the following verb also should be singular. First, we will have to keep in mind, in subject places, we will get nouns and pronouns. In subject places, we will get nouns and pronouns. In verb place, we will get verbs. Again, keep in mind, the nouns which are added by s or es are called plurals. The verbs which are added by s or es are called singulars. Those who don't have s or es in the verb are called plurals. See, example. He speaks different languages. The first example says he speaks different languages. See, this is he and speaks is verb. Different languages is object, right? He is a subject and speaks is a verb. But many people say he speak, but that is wrong. Why? Subject is singular, right? What does the rule say? The rule says if the subject is singular, the following verb also should be singular. If the subject is plural, the following verb also should be plural. So that is why subject is singular, the following verb also is going to be singular. He speaks. We should not say he speak because the verb which is added by yes or is said to be singular verb. That is why we are adding he speaks. And Ramya is singular. That is why we are taking singular verb. Ramya brings. She is singular. That is why we are taking is. Hope you all know what are singulars and what are plurals in be forms, do forms, and have forms. What are the form it is going to be? Whatever the verb it is going to be, a verb is added by yes or es said to be singular verb. So as based on that, we can write the few more sentences. Next one, rule number 2. If the subject is plural, the following verb also should be plural. See, all the examples we have given here 3 examples. In 3 examples, we have subjects plurals. Students is plural, form is plural, they is also plural. According to the subject, we are taking a plural verb. I already told you that the verbs which are not added by s or es are called plural verbs. So that is why we are taking speak is plural and cultivate is plural and are is also plural. That is why the sentences are correct. So that is the basic first rules, rule number 1 and rule number 2. And let us go to the next one. A third rule. Okay. Rule number 3. If 2 different subjects are connected with and the following verb should be plural. See, when 2 different subjects are like, first rule and second rule says that if you can take singular subject, verb also should be singular. If you take plural subject, the following verb also should be plural. Rule number 3. If 2 different subjects are connected with and, there will be 2 different subjects and these 2 different subjects are connected with and the following verb should be plural. The following verb should be plural. See, teacher and students becomes plural, right? Teacher and students dash in the class. Can we take either is, am, or? We'll certainly have to take a, or, because teacher and students, and teacher is one person and plus, and the students is second, two, more than two. If suppose if you can take two as students, then it becomes plural, right? That is why we'll have to take plural verb only. And next, coming to Mahesh and his friends, it also becomes plural verb, plural noun, and plural subject. Then that is why we'll have to take go. This is nothing but go. Here we can write down or. Next, coming to lawyers and doctors do not dash duties tomorrow. Attend or attends, because lawyers and doctors both become plural. That is why we are taking do not as plural, and the following verb also should be plural. That is nothing but attend. That is nothing but attend. Next, coming to chief minister and ministers dash in the meeting today. Is, am, or. As it is plural subject, we'll have to take down or. Chief minister and ministers are in the meeting today. And next, fifth example, see, cow and buffalo dash in the field, graze or grazes. As it is a plural subject, we'll have to take graze as a plural verb. Understand? Next, coming to rule number 4. We discussed about singular singular rule, plural plural rule, and two different subjects with combining with and. Next, rule number 4. If two different subjects are connected with or, here we have got there we have got and conjunction, but we are getting or conjunction here. When two different subjects are connected with or, the following verb should be agreeing with the second subject. This is very important rule. See, my father or his mother. Most of the people say my father or his mother becomes plural, but it is wrong, because we are taking only or indicates only optional, either he or she. When it comes to either he or she, it only talks about optional. So when we combine two different subjects by using or, the verb has to agree with the second subject. This is a first subject and this is second subject. If the first subject is singular, the verb also should be singular. If the second subject is plural, the following verb also should be plural. The second subject is his mother. His mother is singular, right? That is why we'll have to take the verb. What is singular verb here? I already told you, a verb which is added by s or es is called singular verb. As the subject is singular, we'll have to take down the verb which is added by s or es. That is nothing but attends. Next, students or teachers dash on tour. As it is the second subject is going to be plural, the following verb also should be that is plural, that is not going to be on. Students or teachers are on tour. Next, farmers or soldiers dash lot of encourage, have or has. Has is singular, have is plural, but soldiers is plural, right? That is why we will have to take plural verb, that is nothing but have. Next, my relatives or his brother dash here, come or comes. See, after or we are getting brother. Brother is singular, right? That is why we'll have to take down singular verb, that is nothing but comes. My relatives or his brother comes here. Next, fifth one, my son or his brother. Here also we have got the same one, his brother. As it is a singular, we'll have to take singular verb, that is going to be place. That is singular verb. And next, fifth rule. If two different subjects are connected by either or, neither nor, the following verb agrees with the second subject. Same rule. What we discussed about the or rule, even either or neither also tells the same rule. Either or and neither nor also agrees with the second subject only. If the second subject is singular, the following verb also should be plural, or else if it is plural, that is also going to be plural. See, either the driver or the conductor dash the bus now. See, the subject is after or is going to be conductor. Conductor is singular, right? That is, we will have to take singular verb, that is nothing but drives. Next, neither people nor policemen dash in the town today. So, is, am, or, as it is a second subject, policemen. Policeman is singular, policemen is plural. When as policeman is plural, we will have to take down or. Neither people nor policemen are in the town today. Next, either Surya or his classmates. After or, we are taking plural subject. So the verb is also going to be plural. That is nothing but get. Either Surya or his classmates get good marks in English. Next, neither my book nor his bag dash in the class yesterday. See, after nor, we are getting his bag. His bag is plural, singular, right? That is why we'll have to take down was in the class yesterday. So that is something about fifth rule. And the sixth one, when we start a sentence with either of, neither of, and plural subject, the following verb should be singular. And what does the first rule say? The first rule says subject is singular, singular rule, plural rule. And when two different subjects are connected with and, the following verb also should be plural. When two different subjects are connected with aru, either aru, neither nor, the following verb agrees with the second subject. But when it comes to rule number 6, when we start a sentence with either of, neither of, and plural subject, the following verb should be singular. Most of the people say in the previous rules, we discussed that if the subject is singular, verb plural, verb singular, subject is plural, verb also should be plural. But when we get some words like either of, neither of, and none of, there is another one, none of and one of also, the following verb should be agreeing with the singular verb only. See, either of the formers dash busy in the field, was or were. We generally misled by the subject here, that is nothing but formers. We take plural verb. There is every chance that we are going to take were here, but that is wrong, because either of, neither of, none of, one of always refers to only one person, one singular person. As it is going to be singular person, we'll have to use only singular verb. That is why we'll have to take was. So either of the formers was busy in the field. Next, neither of the teachers dash English fluently, speak or speaks. Neither of the teachers in the sense, no one among many teachers. So no one refers to only singular person. That is why we'll have to take singular verb, that is going to be speaks. So there are many rules related to subject, verb and agreement. We'll discuss the remaining in the coming classes. I hope you all enjoyed the rules what all we discussed till now, and we'll have more discussion about all these things in our offline classes. So in this, after completion of watching this video, and you can take your worksheet that was sent through WhatsApp and practice it. If you have any doubts, we'll have a discussion on them in our offline classes. So this is it, guys, and have a nice time. We'll meet again in the next video. Until then, have a nice time.